expire off the back of the blade, so everybody's got their util that they can utilize now. They're not going to find anything with skRossi. Does manage to find a nice headshot on a BTC. Soldom going to be taken out. However, John Olsen finding one. Now skRossi gone. Illustrated out as Charlotte will fall. 2v2, but HP bar is looking significantly better here for the side of Northeption. As John Olsen is going to be faking the break on the window. Now going to be in a 1v2 and running out of time. Needs to get these kills right here, right now. It doesn't spot anybody. Gets the read that they're going to see him, and pretty much every other Jet in this tournament so far performed with a Marshall. That's never going to be a bad purchase. Everybody else, though, just going to be rocking the classics. No armor for anyone. And a Sheriff hat for Lammy.
Look at the positioning out of A main from Superbus in here. Like, he's already up here, so they know the B hit is coming in. Still good weaponry for Northeption. It's going to be hard to break here on the attack.
Oh, they go for the flash in, but skRossi's got the crossfire, and he manages to spray down two. There's a nice little attempted entry there from PTC and John Olsen, but they weren't ready for that market approach. You managed to get cut down. Lammy with a very nice snap on a skRossi, puts the spike on the floor briefly. Will be able to recover it, and he can't quite get the snap in onto the legs of Soldom, so will go ahead and fall, leaving Superbus in a 1v4 scenario to just try and do as much damage as he possibly can. Any kills here is going to be an immense amount of value, but it's going to prove to be rather difficult for him to do so. We'll see if he can get anything, though. Playing close around the side, or maybe just going to wait in the corner for the spike to explode. Seems like he will start inching forward. Shifts back, grabs the Marshall, grabs the Sheriff. A couple little upgrades to try to make his endeavors a little bit easier. He's pushing in, spots one, headshot on the 10, it's looking good. Like I said, any kill that he can get.
With his play, not necessarily trying to fight off of them, but just to clear out line. Quick hit onto the A site, though, and there are 3 players here, but John Olsen, or rather Soldom, is way back deep onto A.
Yeah, he's made his way up into heaven now. Does he actually want to try to go into the nebula? Is wary that somebody's going to be waiting for him to do that push. Just takes a couple spray shots, but it's widely missing. Not going to be connecting there with John Olsen. He stays tucked over more towards the window side. Knock dart as well, not going to go deep enough. As skRossi is now been the one to go ahead and inch up, but as soon as that smoke goes to dissipate, he will get cut down. That's a nice advantage here as the kills explode forth in favor of Full Sense, leaving just made by himself, and he does not stand a chance. In the third round, it will be the first pickup here for Full Sense, and they do it in flawless fashion. Much wary about somebody being positioned over here, so we'll just continue to watch, have this crossfire, and now we'll send out the drone. It's cleared from the left side, so that does keep it a little bit more ambiguous as to whether or not skRossi is going to be tucked away. See John Olsen just looking to play this out patiently, and as he turns the corner, immediately gets the headshots through. That's going to be the Astra now gone for Northeption, making it that much more difficult for them to try to move forward. He had the Cosmic Divide, has the Cosmic Divide up. Won't be able to utilize it here, though, in this round. As they slow down yet again, 2-2 split.
Yeah, they're sort of funneled into B main as well. It's pretty hard to break this mid side. John Olsen, especially with those extra kills, will be spammed out, and a couple of good trades do come in for the squad, but it's just down to May and 10. They have to deal with this market player. It's just going to be miserable for them to actually make it onto the site and get the spike down.
Oh, May trying to drop into the site, trying to get that dart off to scout them coming.
Want any part of that. It's interesting, though, how Full Sense has sort of played this A site, very often playing a little bit heavier towards Tree Worm up in heaven, not really leaving a lot of players on site. Northeption still, though, just leave the one lurker with 10 there, the rest of the team over by B. They could try to put a late lockdown here to really try and set the fake hit on towards A, but with Hawk coming on through B, they're going to have to try and blitz through this Killjoy.
See if they can. Oh, just been looking to hold down that B site throughout the first 5 rounds so far, and it seems like in the 6th they'll be able to do the same. And, yeah, they're just gonna. You know, you can call it a fake. I call it hesitation and indecision. Rotate all the way back around through the spawn, Gelato into main. Seems like it's just going to be a full 5-man hit straight into the site. Push comes down and Superbus mows down 3. Absolutely brutalizes the members of Northeption, and now skRossi and Estelle. They can do nothing but retreat, tail between legs. This round is over.
Oh, man. That slow walk up mid, they were able to destroy the alarm bot, which can add some pressure up towards mid. Very deep play by the defending Sova, just trying to work off of some shock darts utility to scout out that mid area. It will end up being a split A hit over here. Again, they do have access to the lockdown if they want to commit over on towards this A site. But time is ticking out, and John Olsen is locking it down.
Yeah, he is absolutely yet again, and just another 3-man spray coming through as they're not prepared for him to be in a fairly normal position, just straight up on site. Oh boy, and now Estelle is again just gonna have to sit back, wait for this clock to tick away, but they're pushing in, looking for him, manages to find one, tries to go for the blinding light, it'll actually be shot out of his hands as soon as it leaves the other side, so maybe just a bit of a rocky start for them, might need that warm-up game. Hold on,
well, there you go.
Nice little peek. Yeah. Okay, he's warmed up.
He's warmed up.
Man.
They're back on board, baby. And I was gonna say, like, it does seem like it's a little bit more on full sense, and full sense not getting over eager, playing really solid setups here against Northeption that has been so solid. And man, John Olsen in particular, but with that early pick. Looked like a good start for Northeption. Again, it will be that split B. This worked for them on the second round of the map. You can see Soldum get in very quickly. It comes to PTC to hold on to this site, and he does it for now.
Yeah, Will managed to get rid of Soldum. Now drops down into the site. Only has a couple more flashbangs. Sort of the dart. Tucks in behind the boxes. First flash going to be thrown right into the corner. I love that because it lands below his line of sight, so he's not going to blind himself. Just trying to dissuade them from pushing in. Super Bus with a lurk around the back. Manages to find one, and they don't call it out fast enough. He will get two. May drops into the site. Does get rid of PTC. Pushes up over the top. Tries to trade that back, but now finds himself in a 1v2. After having a man advantage at the very beginning, he'll get darted. Tries to run away, tries to drop in. As he does, takes a major shot. Nice little tag up, and the shock will clear out the Trailblazer.
There's 4 here for full sense. How do you break this?
Yeah, it's going to prove to be difficult. Spot out on the one, but Sugar Zero is going to fall. PTC finding that elimination as they try to make their way through trees. Super Bus will get pinched on, will fall down, but not before he got Estelle. So then again, it's just going to be 2 members left alive, Soldum and May. Up shot not going to connect. He manages to dip back over towards one for just a moment, and it looks like John Olsen has not seen the cross to the left side, or the right side from his perspective. He will get caught off guard by that push, but May, unfortunately, he's not going to be able to find any. See if they do. Bladestorm going to come out. Cosmic Divide used as well. Going to cut that map across. Charles still going to be on the back here of the site. Lurks in, gets himself situated in boats as PTC is going to be taken down to the ground. They will finish him off, making sure that no one can try to go for the revive. John Olsen, however, with his Bladestorm, manages to find one. Soldum's not going to get a damn thing. John Olsen cuts him down with the Phantom. Still will find Lammy as May uses up the rest of that Hunter's Fury, but doesn't manage to find anything. 2v3 HP bar is looking like just they're tattered up. A little bit of healing can come out from Estelle. Try to top up May, but it just does not look good.
A little sus from Sova right there, but they're going to have to make this hit happen. Getting through Cha-La-La-La here. Still a Cosmic Divide to work with for Super Bus later in the round, but 30 seconds in. Cha-La-La just trying to buy as much time as he possibly can. You see the utility use coming through from Super Bus as well, just slowing everything down. There's a flank from John Olsen as well. Player in market, and Cha-La-La-La, you still haven't cleared him from Boathouse.
Okay, well, Estelle will manage to displace him, but now has to deal with 2 more members. He's running out of time. Picks up the spike, actually being utilized in a synergized manner with the rest of the squad. We've had plenty of memes throughout the years about League of Legends players holding on to the legs of their teleports, and especially their flashes. 10, I don't think he wants to be the new double lift holding that lockdown until next year.
He's not even playing anymore. He can't even defend himself. It's a new esport. Getting roasted. But, oh man, full sense. They might walk into Soldum Shorty. His Shorty play has been absolutely ridiculous. He's going to find it. This is what we were waiting for. Gets traded out by John Olsen. The hit comes through.
Estelle, though, he comes in, he has that little flank, but he's not able to make anything of it. But May is holding down the site, finds 3 with his Ghost, gets the final shot through. Super Bus does have that Marshall save, meaning except for, not save. Spray down coming in, but it's not going to be too great. Doesn't get the kill, puts a decent amount of damage into the enemy Killjoy, but otherwise, advantage right now in the side of full sense.
Yeah. You know, Achilios, I think that sort of sums up the big difference in how Full Sense and Northeption have played defense. Granted, this is our second round on defense, but Full Sense just weren't taking risks, right? When they were playing defense, a good recovery of the Spectre right there to try and deny that one from being picked up a little bit later, but PTC did get it.
Yeah. It's a nice attempt at a little macro play, but they at least can confirm that it's in PTC's hands, or at least somebody's hands on the side of Full Sense, so they know that it's something to be concerned about. Can they play around it is the question. We're going to find out pretty soon.
Yeah. Looks like we have one flash in the hands of PTC, the knife as well. Shut down some of the utility here. Not a lot of a stronghold here as Chalala breaks out onto the site. They know May is playing somewhere close here.
30 seconds left.
They close this door. They should get the spike on the ground.
I'm surprised. I kind of thought that he was just going to wrap around the corner as soon as he heard the door start to shut, try to get that spray down to the PTC, but doesn't go for the play, wants to do it a little bit more conservatively. Rotates around, and it's going to be a full approach for the moment from Heaven. This could be dangerous. Drop down comes in. Oh, the shots through the smokes. Charleston will find Soldan, but May gets rid of Chala. They're now in onto the spike. Can we get that defuse off? They're just going to go ahead and hold this. It doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to stop them. Nice defensive cover coming out here. Blocking off sight lines. They still do right peek across the B lobby. Thinks better of it. Just stays tucked. It's 10. Far forward here in B. Pushes her on the side, and there you go. The 2-for-1 special puts PTC and Lammy Snacks in their graves. John Olsen now going to be spotted. A little bit of a whiff on the initial spray, but gets the alarm bot in the end.
That guy's quick. Could be hard sometimes.
Wily little character.
Little rat right there, and I mean, John Olsen, if he's going to blow this round up, he really has to make this push through mid-work eventually. But you got to cover all your basics. They come in from behind you.
30 seconds left.
In B main. They got to worry about this killjoy on the left-hand side. Still rocking the judge, so wasn't able to upgrade a weapon on that, but John Olsen going to dash on forward and help the site hit.
Blind goes out. Bus hits John Olsen. They look to hold the angle.
Spike down.
Be a 1-for-1. Bus good for Estelle, but then falls to Soldan. Oh, he tries to push for the gun!
10 seconds.
You gotta be joking. Should have known that somebody was going to be rotating through.
But oh man, that feels super bad. Yeah, he was trying to pick up the spike, but it's the same button to pick up a spike and pick up the gun. Guy here, no ability to sort of flash on back. They've got the suck on through. May's trying to do a little jig right there, but it doesn't work out for him.
Yeah, that is a nice spray down though from Estelle. Manages to retreat back around the corner as well, but that's obfuscated by the smoke. They actually might be able to pick PTC up.
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah, they got him, so there you go. John Olsen now slinking around the back, trying to make his way into Heaven. I'm amazed that he didn't turn his sights at all. Only gets the one person who was stationary, though. Needed to go for 10 first, but a little bit of panic. Got rid of the Astra, at least to guarantee a kill. But keeps them with a man advantage, but as I say that, it's a little bit of a curse. Still, they'll get rid of Lammy, but PTC's faster reply finds Soldan. 10 going to fall. With that closeout, Full Sense have broken this slight.
For Northeption, 10 has a rifle, and it's a full push out of B. Really hard to hold on to this A site for now. They might just fall back and try and play full retake with 5 players.
Cosmic Divide is up. He's blocking off Heaven. I mean, John Olsen, does he really want to push through this? He's been playing in a pretty wild fashion, but I think even that would be a bit of an overstep for him. We'll see if he wants to actually go in with an escort from PTC. They make their way up top. Still only going to manage to find enemy KO as John Olsen gets 2. Around the back, Soldan, gonna be good. Blade Storm gets the reset. Chala will fall. 2v2, Blade Storm needs to find some impact because both of these remaining members have been taken low. Still absolutely winnable. Oh, but Soldan!
Flawless so far. Yet to lose a map here in the APAC LCQ in Full Sense, trying to bust that open quick.
Oh, quick reaction there from John Olsen. Spots out that Nano Swarm and then he gets in on top of Sugar Zero. 10 gonna go down. PTC dislodging that Killjoy from VODS. Disadvantage, Soldan is gonna be prepared for this lurk. Nope is the answer. Super Bus, a nice little play. This was, you know, one of the players that was kind of getting a lot of chatter around him from our SEA compatriots talking about, you know, his lurking, how he is one of the best in the region, but unfortunately, he's been outdone by Estelle.
They're just ratting on each other. I love it.
Yep.
Only 2 players alive, though, for North. Very hard to get this retake to work out. Estelle has shown up with a couple of good kills, but Full Sense are going to take it to map also going to be that lurk through mid from Super Bustle, but Alarmbot is going to spot that out, and as soon as that one gets triggered, this attack might actually be thwarted just a little bit. You can see a lot of players on the defensive side actually rotating back in towards mid, thinking there might be a slightly larger hit in the area, but Full Sense biding their time for the time being. Not a whole lot of ultimates to work with, and, well, they have a flash to try and break out across this wall. They could actually try and go for this here.
10 finds one. Starting to make their way through. John Olsen around the corner. Oh, he doesn't even go for the right click. I thought he was going to panic and use it and not have a reset, but instead he gets the headshot there onto Sugar Zero. Makes his way in up on top of the box, but then May sprays him down. He doesn't check that back right side of heaven. May's good for another. Does end up falling, but Soldam gets his way onto the site, finds PTC. It's all on Chala. Gets rid of Estelle. Soldam will barely survive with 11 HP, but the defuse will come in. That's the final ult charge here for 10 to have his next lockdown online. And Northeption keep... We'll see if they ever try that one again. Maybe not in this series, but in the future. Soldam getting aggressive again. This is the kind of play that fans love to see. Makes his way out, finds that kill, and Estelle keeps it moving in a positive direction for Northeption as PTC will go down. There's still always the John Olsen factor, though. Crept his way up, just checking out Boiler, doesn't see anything. All the way down mid. Perfectly cleared, and I like this. Northeption, they get picks in these positions, and then they're pulling back. They're changing up where they're playing, making it a constant guessing game for those on the side of Full Sense. Finally spot out one, though. They don't know about Estelle.
Now they do. Actually, I think he was down in the smoke. They're not going to be ready for that.
Down for it. He's trying to get the spray, but he doesn't manage to make it happen. Ooh. He's going to get cut down, and so does Soldam. John Olsen finds that kill.
Down A.
Going to fall. Nice shot from May. It's been a consistent force here for the side of Northeption, but the door is shut. The throw's going out. Left. Spike in the hands of John Olsen's going to look for the plant and then look for the retreat in all likelihood here. No Hunter's Fury to try to clear out that lockdown. They just have to make their exit. Blind is going to be safe, but John Olsen can't make it out in time. Now Lammy, if they want to close this out right here, right now, he needs to be good for 3, but he's not going to be good for 1. Then we'll get the headshot. Can't really clear that out. Decent amount of damage got pushed out, though. Lammy going to be down to 45. Cosmic Divide coming through. Lockdown does manage to find 1. Going to be May situated there in market. Should be safe for the time being. Seekers online for the moment. Let's see if Estelle decides to throw this out. Lammy pushing through over the wall. It denies his shots and makes it on top of him and cuts him down. Back over towards the site though. Chala will find 10. The Cloudburst come down. The blinds come out. John Olsen going to fall. Chala and PTC joining, and there's the cleanup. Northeption is punching him right in the jaw. Managed to get this defuse off. It was looking good, potentially there for Full Sense, but as soon as they don't get that kill onto May, they don't get that kill onto 10 initially, it all starts to spiral out of control, and now Northeption are just 1 round away from tying it up and taking us into OT.
Yeah, man. Oh, playing that B site in a post play when all 5 players on the defending team are still alive, it just feels like you're fish in a barrel, right? You're just trapped down in there, especially with all the flashes coming on through. It was really hard for John Olsen to play that angle once he didn't find that first kill with the gun peeking through the smoke. And they invested a lot of ultimates into that round. Now May has the ulti to try and counteract some of these pushes. They don't have the best purchase coming in from Full Sense either.
I mean, this is really bad. There's no shock darts for Lammy. There is no nano swarms for Chala. They could not afford them. And that's with them just going for half armor. John Olsen, though, finds a really nice opening pick. Immediately dashes away, though, as he spots out May. Needs to show respect, but that's already going to be a very nice start. He would love to recover that rifle, upgrade off the Spectre if he can.
Here.
But with Tailwind down, no cloud bursts. He's in a very rough position and in all likelihood needs some kind of save to come out. Seems like, yeah. Pings down for a nice little nebula to pop up. And Super Bus obliges.
I'm not sure Full Sense were able to scout out that the Killjoy was over on A. They had a lot of players there early on in the round. Hawk in mid will clear out that bench area. But all 5 now for Full Sense, gearing up and ready to go on towards this B site.
We're getting out a B, though. This is completely open.
Yeah, I mean, right now Northeption are going to try and play the full-on retake. It seems like they have Estelle in a position where he could try and look for a flank. Big damage coming through, though.
Can he get the final shot? The answer is going to be no, but he does take John Olsen down to 6 HP. Stiff Breeze will finish him off, but oh boy, Deja Vu. This time it's Estelle, though. The one getting picked off. Superbus with that lurk over towards lobby. Manages to find the kill.
Planted.
Dart will go ahead, scout out B main. Nobody within it. Superbus coming around the back.
Oh, he sees
Could this
heads.
be their demise? He sees the blinds. He manages to find one. Cannot get the follow-up, but 10 replies with a nice headshot. A 2v3. As Northeption try to punch it into overtime here. Otherwise, it's going to be the first map going the way of Full Sense. And Lammy looking in through Market. Manages to find a kill. Hold presses up, drops down to the site. Gets the headshot on the PTC. Now needs to find 2 more. Taps the spike for just a brief moment, but he cannot clear out Chala. And there you go.